rollouts, that's right. Make room, stay tuned. Talking like you Leo, I be ugly. Pull up with a temper. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin'.
Hooty-hoo! There he is! Come on now. The Summer League champ, baby. All right, now, be honest. How does it feel?
Man, I don't know, man. It's just Summer League.
What,
like,
just
I feel like I'm just getting started right now.
Are you?
Yo. Thank you for the recap and all, but I was... Hey, how you doing?
MP, nice to meet
you. MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. We identify key influencers in our big...
There he is.
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said...
All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got some...
We can be humble.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'll be...
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you...
Here we go!
Now buckle up. It's opening night. No more talk. Let's play some games that count, Brent.
Everybody in playoff contention, BA, so super excited. One of the best nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans.
Here's Cunningham. That shot is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the lose.
Orlando calls timeout.
Number 9. Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons dancers. Good dance, team.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's MP. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. They're the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Harris outside. Driving in. Pass to Banchero. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the floor.
The Pistons on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Connects from downtown. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Kicks it out to MP. Rebound Detroit. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-5 run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
I'm all for the crowd interaction. .119
left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Pistons have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Cunningham passes to Noel. Pass to Burks. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. Noel grabs the board.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Cunningham against Anthony. Fades back. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Orlando trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. And Bay pulls it down. Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Cunningham, right side. Pass to Duren. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Cade Cunningham. Duren, he's checked in for Bagley. Bojan Bogdanovich, he comes in for Bay. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Burks. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markelle Fultz is out there with Hampton, and it's MP in at the 5. Pass to Duran. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Great job, Rob. First personal foul. 2 seconds. At the line for Detroit, taking 2 shots.
Do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. MP, the pass to Anthony. Puts it up from 12. Noel with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duran, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Duran, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And now the Pistons in transition. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is why he was picked first overall.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Noel. Isaac against Cunningham. Here's Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Ivey. Give him 8 points now. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to MP. And the foul is called. He missed it. So Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. MP, the pass to Anthony. MP, a screen on Cunningham. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Detroit Pistons.
Magic 24.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down, as you would expect.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Pistons.
I love their mentality, the system, getting to the teeth of the defense and getting to the line, super aggressive.
And these days, you can't just launch a...
Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Kate. The NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Sadiq Bey out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's MP. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Burks. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kicks it out to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. MP's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Harris against Burks. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Cunningham outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best.
Orlando, what are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club. Offensively, MyCareer is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
To the paint. Here's MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Cunningham against MP. No good from 11 feet.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Cunningham. And he lobs it up top. Oh, MP with a block. And so it's Detroit, a sizable lead of 14.
56. Magic 42. Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And it. Both teams making substitutions here. Orlando calls timeout.
Fans, your Pistons dance team. Make some noise once again for your Pistons mini.
Pass to Fultz. To the middle. And stolen by Bagley. On the court for Orlando. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. MP is out there with MyCareer. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Cunningham against Fultz. 6 to shoot. Now Bagley. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Bagley knows how important an outside shot is for today's big, and he knocks one down.
Fultz passes to MP. Looking to get it going. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Well, Detroit shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
Second personal foul. Team second. Now returning on the floor.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it goes.
Don't try to pull that stuff. Nice call, Ralph.
And he'll shoot one more at the line. So it'll be Cade Cunningham shooting. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
First personal foul.
Young man, he is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bogdanovich up top, defended by Wagner. Colts against Cunningham, down low. Here's Bagley, and he's going to the line. Well, maybe a little bit of a...
Second personal foul at the line for your Pistons. Marvin Bagley III.
The previous play is
Even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Harris on the wing. Here's Banchero inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Bagley. They double him with MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. And it's the Magic with the ball. 15-point game. Wagner. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Ivy. So we see the Pistons take...
Your Pistons, 80. Magic, 67. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, I'm here. You need in the press room.
Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? You look really good. All right, hey, is there, Hey, everyone. All right, man, you up first right here.
I mean, I don't want to be an instigator, but it's got to sting coming out so flat in your NBA debut. What do you wish you could have done differently?
What do I wish I could have done differently? I think I struggled with the speed of play a bit. You know, so even if I made the right read, I could have made it a split second too slow, making it harder for the guy I was passing to hit his shot. You know, man, everything moves so fast at this level, so you gotta be really decisive when you're passing that ball or making moves, you know?
I mean, not to be rude, but this is the NBA. I mean, why were you so indecisive?
I mean, like I said, it's all new, man, you know? But I'm gonna go back and watch film, you know, work hard in practice, and that timing is gonna get to where it needs to be, I promise that. You know, it's a process, man, but it's a step-by-step thing, and there's no skipping steps. You know, there's no skipping steps, especially in this league. You know, so it's gonna take me some time to, you know, get that rhythm down and get comfortable with it, but that's natural. You know, I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, next question. John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction.
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very... All right, that's it for today. Until the next time, y'all.
Good game, MP.
You must be looking forward to the next one.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up? Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain.
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my...
Tough loss.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah. I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah,
up, MP?
Yeah, that's it, Hawks. That's it, Hawks. No stopping us.
Exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets? Bogdanovich is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. MP's checked in for Wendell Carter. Bol comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. Collins looking around. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got 8.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribbling.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
MP, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Coming into this having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
AGA, what up with it?
Plenty of game left. Don't celebrate too early.
At the line for your Hawks.
If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Kaminsky comes in for John Collins. And Griffin subbed in for Hunter. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Fultz. Griffin passes to Okongwu, and he's able to get it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Wow, he got whacked on that one.
Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, MP. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Shoots it up. Up and in from the low block. MP's got 5. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Bogdanovich finds Kaminsky. And it's blocked. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP right side. Young against Anthony. Unloads from 13. Here's MP. Rebound by the Hawks. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The first one with the score. Your Hawks, 16. The Magic, 17.
Checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Banchero. Gary Harris is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Bull. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Collins setting the pick for Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can't help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very